What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Smart Comp 2 by Sonible. Smart Comp 2 is an AI-powered compressor, so it is perfect for anybody who struggles with compression. Make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this review. Some, hit the key. All right, guys, so when you open up the plugin, it is going to look like this. It's got a pretty nice looking GUI in my personal opinion. As we get more into the demonstration, you'll see why the GUI is very nice. As we look here at the GUI up here at the top, right here is the AI generation button. So you're going to basically pick your category, whatever it is that you want, whether it's drums, keys, mix, synth, etc., etc. You're going to click on that, and then you'll click this green button, and it'll generate the compression for you. Next to that, we have different states. So you can A/B different compressions. So you can have a different compression of up to 8 states, and then you can A/B all those compressions and find out which compression it is that you want. Over here, you can change the default preset that pops up every single time that you open up Smart Comp. You have sidechain, you have stereo, and you have mid-side that you can choose between over here. So then we have this user-defined area over here. These are basically just compression templates. We'll go over that a little bit more as we go through the demonstration. Right here, we have your basic compression controls. So you have ratio. It just slides up and down really easily like that. And all the controls do that. We have threshold underneath that. We have attack, we have release. We have some more controls down here for style, spectral compression, and color. And then we have a 4-band, multi-band compression controls right here as well. So I made a little sample beat. As always, the beat's not all the way mixed down. I did use the compression on the mix bus, and I used it on the drums as well. So let's go. All right, guys, so that's the little sample beat that I put together for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop back into Smart Comp and check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start on this drum bus that I have it on right here. So this is what the drum bus sounded like without Smart Comp on there. All right, so just an average drum break. Now let's throw Smart Comp on there and listen to the drums. So immediately some extra oomph. One con that I do have about this plugin is that this bypass button down here for me doesn't work right. So if I click on bypass, it freezes up the whole plugin and I can't click off bypass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to detach this and we'll just go from here. So now I'm gonna A/B it. I'm gonna have the Smart Comp off and then I'm just gonna turn it on. I'm gonna A/B it so you can hear what it sounds like. All right, so you can hear the compression giving those drums a little bit of extra oomph. So let's go ahead and start at square one. So in order to get this to work, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to pick whichever category it is. Since we have it on a bus, I'm just going to hit drum bus. and then you'll hit this green button right here. And then after you hit that green button, you're just going to push play. And so then you see just like that, it gives us our compression and everything set up. So this is basically what it gives us to start. And so now let's listen to what it sounded like before and after. We'll go ahead and A/B it. So you can see clear as day, it gave the drum some more oomph just off that automatic AI generated compression. You can mess with the ratio and you can do all kinds of other stuff. Over here, you do have your attack. So you'll see here, you have your attack. Once you click on this little menu right here, it's going to bring down your hold and your shape and all that other stuff. So with the attack, you know, you can control it by just going up and down with your mouse on it. And then once you get here, you're going to mess with your hold by just sliding it over however it is that you want to slide. And you'll see what makes this UI so nice that I was talking about earlier is it's super interactive. So you'll notice how it's affecting the compression up here at top. So like if we watch, if I push play, but as you mess with it more and more, and as you set up different parameters, you'll see little different things of how the compression is actually working, which makes it pretty solid. So. And so you'll notice like when these red spikes come up, you can see when the compression is actually taking place. So that's a very nice tool. Over here next to the release, you have the same thing. So you have the same thing with your release. You're going to set your release up here. You can either have your release on auto if you want to, or you can take it off auto. And then you can mess with the hold and the tempo sync and all that stuff here as well. So super solid. All right. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. We're going to open up Smart Comp, the one that I have on the master track. And so again, this is what the beat sounded like without Smart Comp on there. All right, and so now this is what it sounds like with Smart Comp 2 on there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick A/B comparison for you guys just so you can hear the difference of just what using Smart Comp 2 can do and using this AI generated compression feature. And then again, what makes this GUI so nice is you can see all the interaction that you get with your actual sound and seeing what the plugin is doing to the sound. So it's super nice. All right, so let's talk about a little bit of these controls down here at the bottom. So down here at the bottom, what's cool with these controls is we have this clean and this dirty control. So this is going to add a little bit of saturation to your sound. It's going to be easier for me to display just on this piano. So this piano sounds like this without any of this clean or dirty on there. All right, so now I'm gonna put some of this in here and you're gonna be able to hear the saturation. You'll be able to hear it more on this one sound than you will on the full beat. So you can hear how it adds that saturation, but when you're listening to that in the full beat, so let me go ahead and pull this all up. You can't hear it the same because it's just adding a little bit of saturation and it's subtle. So let me go ahead and push play. So you can hear clear as day that that style down there at the bottom, that saturation, adds a lot of oomph to the sound. It doesn't add the saturation in the way that you would think it was, but it adds a lot of oomph and a lot of clarity to that sound. So then next to that, we have spectral compression. So I'm gonna go ahead and push play real quick. All right, so with the spectral compression, as you're looking here at the green, when you see the spots where it's really green and it's more green than other spots, the spectral compression is supposed to tame those parts of the wave. So that's what the spectral compression is supposed to do. Color is supposed to add a little bit of darkness and brightness to your sound. So I'll go ahead and push play again.
I know a place we can go.
And another thing, again, I can't stress enough how nice this UI is. As I'm moving things around on the UI, it starts to move on the GUI as I'm moving it around. So pay attention down here as I push play and I start messing with the color and some of these knobs. It's literally changing the way that the information that the plugin is giving me is presented, which is super dope.
I know a place we can go.
So again, that's another super fire feature. One more thing too is you can change the scale of the size of the UI. So if you look here, I can make it, I can take it up to 100 dBs, or I can go down to 24 dBs and it changes the size of the actual scale. So this is a pretty solid compression plugin in my personal opinion. If you struggle with compression, I feel like this is a no-brainer. It is on sale right now for like 31% off. So I believe it is $79 at the moment, but it is a solid compression, probably the best compression plugin I've ever used. I'm not just saying that, it's no cap, but it's super nice because if you are new, if you're a newbie, or if you've been making music for years and you don't understand compression, this plugin is the easiest compression to look at, to understand. You can look at the GUI and understand, oh, if I move this down, it's affecting this. Oh, if I move this slider up, it's affecting this. And you can see it visually on the plugin. So good work, Sonible. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button. Hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.